happened. So it put me right back to this position. So we're gonna find out what really did happen and everything. Because I had an issue, I had an internet issue connection. So I'm gonna figure it out real quick. Figure this out. Like what really just happened? Like when I was doing something. Like okay. I'm gonna like fix it real quick. I just gotta get the Facebook Live, ready. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Before we get started and everything, I just want to say thank you guys for joining. We're gonna go ahead and get our live video session started. I'm just over here trying to share the screen so y'all can really pretty much see it, what's going on and everything. So I'm just over here trying to share. Okay. Now we're back on it, alright? Cool. Alright, so now back to it. Okay. Let's get back to the mission.
I should not be seen in this area.
So now we gotta get back to the thing. The connection don't act up, but again, guys, thank you. You should like my page on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel at the BossmanGMD. And so we're gonna go get some alliances. Right. We're streaming live on Facebook. Welcome to all the people who have came through. And we're streaming on YouTube, as you see.
The Triple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Neolov. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burgh? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 years back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery. Stow!
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Damn, nut shot. It don't look like nut shot. Nah, he didn't. These days are weird. Back in the days.
Is this one of those coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
And well, your face is a scundium.
Watch your head there!
Eyes on the foe.
Damn.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, Be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
It is good to meet you,
They're trying to
Reeve.
give me the flirt.
London sits on sturdy
If I was
shoulders.
the girl, Ava would
To be
probably
fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in
So they
fact.
do call it London.
Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenreach. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
We'll find out. All the shadows.
God, no. No.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stow. It can't go on like this.
That triggers where the kills affect you.
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stow's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. And I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
Examine.
Oh dear.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Sorry. Mistresses. Intrigue's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I.
Didn't know.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret
There's
to
more
keep.
clues over there.
Can't make head or foot of all this.
More clues.
Just can't.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average, and 1 massive.
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
There's one more clue. Yeah, we're gonna find that last clue somewhere. The last clue. We got those. Got that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Find that last clue. Where it at? I'll find out who is Trigger's murderer. But yo, I'm trying to find that last clue. One thing. I only found 3. It's good to be out here. It's always gonna be in this area over here. Almost full. Yeah, who knows? Sometimes they can hide stuff up here. Y'all know where this is at. Oh shit. I'm about to burst something down. Well, we're gonna find that clue. There it is. See how we figure things out? There we go. I said, nah, you gotta follow the tail. He was like, okay, I'm gonna follow it. There we go.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic,
Okay.
maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
This temple is in plain sight? How far from where we stand?
It's the skeletal remains of a place of worship. Just a stone's skip away.
Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Okay. Find the entrance to the temple.
The gods have been murdered! To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here.
East of
I
here.
must wear my Reeve's face for a time. Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town Hall will follow soon.
Alright, we're going to the temple. We're gonna have to find the entrance to the temple.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Yep, definitely. Welcome to the screen. I tried to enable the stars button, but I guess it won't let me do it just yet. Alright, we gotta find it. It's like going underground or something.
The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
The bringer must fit
Entrance, we gotta be going down. I know that. Finding the entrance. Gotta find the entrance.
Come on, let's go drink.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There's no beer like no beer.
This is somewhere to get to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go through there and probably fight guards. Wait, fight.
They will attack our side.
Won't survive!
There it is, the entrance, right there. I knew it. And we're probably gonna have to fight the guards. Which I don't want to, but it's just like, you got to. It's the kid where you got to go. For real. Found a way to get it. Who's behind the order? I told you. Figuring out stuff. You just gotta figure it out. I like games like this. You just gotta figure it out. knew that was gonna happen.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted, like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith. The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Get to the other one, which is on the other side of the door. We gotta figure out how to get around it. That's the one thing. How can I get right behind the other side of the door? It's the one complicated part about these type of games right here. It's just like you gotta figure out how you can get to the other side. The other side of the other doors. Sometimes that's why I like, you know. Something must be blocking it. I know I gotta blow up something. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, I hope this solves it right here.
Messages between the Leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the compass calls to strikes. I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stove must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Sure will. Get out of here, so alright. Yep, we'll get out of here.
This place is heavily guarded.
Yeah, it's heavily guarded for real. Like, we're gonna like figure something out real quick. Like, for real. Oh shit. I'm already spotted. Let's pay attention. Oh. Steady. Steady. You want a piece of me? What? How did I miss that? Oh, no, I hit him. I hit him. I was gonna say, how did I miss that?
Money to be made if you can shoot straight.
Give up, Nisi.
I just fuck out of this. Stump me ass. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, how you doing? You. Yeah. Turn the stove. Balls of shadow. Okay. See, one thing about these games, well, I be trying to figure out these whole like concepts, like examinations and stuff, how to get down to places. You know, you gotta find like secret passages. You just gotta, if you gotta like walk around in circles, just walk around in circles. You know, you might find something you can just shoot the glass out or shoot something out. You know, even like you gotta use things to like blow up doors sometimes, all that shit. But yeah, that's how it usually be. But now we're gonna find out what's going on. We're gonna find the killer.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. We know anything we can act on.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
Alright, let's go.
Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Men það skjóðast. Hann drap oss mjög við að redda hátt þegar við reyndum að skýðast valskra varðans.
We got multiple quests going on. We stole other ones, alright. See, these ones, these are like different. These are like when I back at my settlement. My settlement, I'm working on getting my settlement to level 5 though. Alright, but I thought about going to Asgard. Going back to Asgard. So unseal the well and everything. But guys, I just want to say thank you guys very much for tuning into this. For this live. Like it's like I really wanted to test it, you know, I'm saying let me do a test stream. Let me do a test stream and so I can be able to, you know, see if it'll work on Facebook and everything. Work on Facebook. And I got it to work finally. But you know, I'm just gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with my next power. Might try to get I'll try to get that after I get my adrenaline shot. Because one thing, my goal is to get the adrenaline shot. So you can do I could do level 90 missions. Level 90 missions at this. It's just you just gotta know how to time your parry attacks. Pretty much. Alright. So definitely need 2 more to get to my adrenaline shot. Because I'm gonna have to work on getting the adrenaline shot. But so in the next part, I never usually shorten my parts up, but I just want to do a little short clip, a short story mode clip, you know, what's going on next. But you know, in our next parts, in part 7, we're gonna be doing both of these missions, firing the arrow, and we're gonna be doing the Eric mission too, bleeding the leech. So we're gonna find out what happens in there next. Again, guys, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. You know, I appreciate y'all. Follow all my social media platforms, Instagram, link in the bio on YouTube. Pretty much my username pretty much is the same, but you know, it's a little different. You know, like the Bossman GMD instead with the DA in it. It's gonna be THE for Instagram. Then you gotta put underscore after you put Bossman underscore GMD. But guys, I want to say thank you again. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna end it from right there. We did a little action. But you know, in the first part, the internet connection did pop, like kind of like cut off. So I had to continue it on another part. You know, I didn't want to just like say, okay, I'm gonna give up on that, not gonna record another one just because the internet connection. I'm gonna make sure y'all see the parts that we didn't miss. So it put me right back to the part where we had to go into the city of London. So I'm gonna end it right here. I appreciate everybody again. Make sure you always keep it tight, guys. Thank you.